Here you go. Said I'd do a video of my South Pier. This is the South Pier in Lowestoft, or part of it. There's the memorial. In the summertime, there's a bunch of fountains that the kids like to run through. They get switched off for winter. You've got your little ice cream, chips, burgers, hot dogs, donuts, touristy type little shack. You got the amusement arcade with a fish and chip shop and a pub around the corner. They've just redone all this for the tidal flood walls because back in 2013 major flooding happened. This is the main driveway for the RNLI volunteers to go down to get to the RNLI, as well as delivery trucks for the South Pier. There's the marina, or one of the many marinas. Here's one of the lifeboats. Survey boat and another lifeboat. Yeah, all that bit there is the glass panels are all new. Because it used to have just that, the old metal railings. You got a bit about there on the lifeboat. And this is where the pier jets off into two parts. That gate there leads you down the pontoon to give you access to that museum. That's the RNLI lifeboat shop. This is the newer addition to the South Pier. That's the Minacalo Museum, which is a maritime floating museum, closed for the winter obviously, and run by volunteers. There's actually the old fishing trawler. Now it's a floating pontoon and it's really horrible to walk along. Boat now going through to go under the bridge. Little fishing boat has pulled its mast down to go under. That is the Bascule Bridge, the main bridge in from north to south Lowestoft. Does the boat get under? Should do. What you can see is the old grain silo in the background. As well as that, you might just be able to see in the background the new bridge that's being built to try and release some of the congestion of Lowestoft. There's where all the survey boats are. That part, you used to be able to walk from that wall in front of us to the far side, just across the boats, back in the olden days. Because Lowestoft was known for its fishing. Trawlers used to fill the harbour. Over where the cranes are is where the oil rigs are normally built for SLP when they're needed. It takes ages for them to build one. That is the harbour mouth. Pretty calm out today. Bit overcast weather-wise. The training dummy is left out to hung dry. A little rock breakboard to protect the side of the pier. This is where the volunteers park for the Royal National Lifeboat Institution. And this is the original part of South Pier, where the locals like to come down to fish from. Used to be able to drive all the way down here, but now they've put the bollards up so you can't. There's a little measuring for the fish. The size of the fishes you're allowed to take, what is legal to take home and what isn't. And as you see, there's a little barge with a digger on it. They've just built some new pylons to help protect the wall over there. There's the wind turbine, commonly known as Gulliver because it's so bloody big. Where they used to tie up the boats when they moored back in the day. This is how much common diversity has changed the world. Things deteriorate over time. They've blocked it all off because that part of the area is unsafe to be on. That structure there is the local foghorn, and it's bloody loud. Out there, on the distance, you can actually see two structures. They have recently been put up. They are the local bird houses, bird hotels for the kittiwakes. As you can see, the locals like to fish. Quite a popular spot. They do have fishing competitions down on the pier here. There you go, local statue in memory of the fishermen of Lowestoft. Those are the different, there's two sets of groin, oh sorry, no, three sets of groins out at sea there, and that longer piece that's sticking out at the distance is Claremont Pier. A little bit choppier now because the wind tide's changing. And that is the breakwater and the new flood defences that they've done, where the flood of 2013 took away 90% of the beach. Where that slope is used to be commonly known as Kiddie's Corner. Where that far bit of rock is, near the beach, that's what's protecting what's left of that part of the beach. That was Kiddie's Corner, where you used to have the Punch and Judy, the trampolines, the donkey rides, and that's all gone now. Well, there you go, Bunny. The tour of the local pier in Lowestoft. The one that I used to fish from when a few years back.